Scott, is that your wife, girlfriend, fiance next to you? That's amazing. Oh, hell yeah, Scott. When are you guys getting married?
July, or June.
June. It's no big deal. It's just the biggest day in your life. No need to keep track of that, Scott. If the football's not on, I don't care about shit.
We've been together 20 years. So
20 years?
We already own a house.
What caused you to propose on year 19? When you're like, well, almost 2 decades, babe. How do you say we lock this thing down? We've had a black president, we've had a senile president, we had that weird Texas boy. Now we lock it down, babe. It's gotten 10 degrees hotter since we started dating. Why did you choose after 20 years? That's fascinating. I nailed it? Okay, I don't even know what I nailed, but I like that. I just love to be told I did a good job by an older man. A lot of fat people in Wisconsin, but you rarely see 2 fat people dating. It's always a skinny of one gender and a fat of the other. It's a fascinating thing, isn't it? I went to college in Wisconsin. I love this shit. It's always like a skinny little like nerdy lumberjack next to like a butter queen. A lady of the curd. She's like, when I piss in a jug, leave it outside, it'll turn to sharp cheddar. Don't worry. Or it's like a skinny, hot, blonde woman next to just a bowling ball of a man. He looks like he won her at the county fair. Like, me, Randall, me good at goblet toss. Me win, Stephanie. That's a really good one. And I love you, Ken. You have a great laugh, Ken. What are you doing with your life, Ken?
I'm a mailman.
You're a mailman. That's awesome. How do you feel about they're coming for you guys? What do you think?
Good luck.
Yeah, hell yeah. Privatize the postal service. What do you think about that?
Coming for me too.
Shut the fuck up, lady! We already did the female crowd work portion earlier. I'm kidding. That's terrible, but I don't care. We'll get to you next, man. We'll get to you next. Actually, okay, what's your job? What are they coming for, ma'am?
I'm a male
A
lady.
male lady? These liberals, they want male ladies now. Oh, what does this country come to? Back in the day, you knew someone with testicles was delivering your junk mail. Now, they might get period blood on it? Oh my God, they're always slipping home. My mail fell in my pussy. Oh my God. DEI, right there. We got a woman delivering our goddamn mail. It's in the fucking name. That was an amazing riff. Ben, what do you think? You think art is powerful? What do you think, Ben?
I fucking hate art.
You hate art? Well, I'm doing art right now, but thank you. How can you hate art? What do you mean, you hate like paintings and stuff? Who hates paintings? You're an angry man. It's like a pretty painting of a sunrise? Fuck that! I'd rather look at a blank fucking wall, man! How dare you try to pretty this alley up? Fucking murals? Ugh. Who hates art? That's fascinating. Okay. That's a thing you need to work out with yourself, Ben. Have you ever heard of that, Trevor? Someone who hates art? What the heck? You have? Okay, never mind. Maybe this is just an Appleton thing. I don't know. Fucking art takes me away from football. There's going to be 3 more child porn callbacks, and you better be ready, folks. I'm doing the act I wrote down. I'm not changing it because you don't like it. It's called art, Ben. Sorry. It's called art. It's called believing in yourself. Corbin, what do you do for a living, Corbin? You own a few businesses? Which businesses around town you own in Corbin?
I own a restaurant and a catering.
What restaurant?
It's called
Ukio? Do you guys know this place? Not going great, Corbin. Is it in the Appleton area or where is it? Ukio doesn't sound like a restaurant that would do well in Appleton. I'm sorry. Might have picked the...
It's a private restaurant. It's too private.
It's a private restaurant. So the food. What type of food is Ukio?
It's Japanese.
Are you Japanese in any way?
You can't tell.
Yeah. I bet it's good. Yeah, welcome to Ukio. Our chef's name is Corbin. Want some sashimi made by Corbin? That's one's a lot. Okay, Corbin, you're a white guy. I'm a white guy, Corbin. It's never. You're 50. What are you? Oh, you're 50%. What's the other half? Hell yeah. What type of Hispanic? I love that. Venezuela. Oh, hell yeah. I said no halfies in the front. I have a specific rider. No one reads it. I only sell 80 tickets on a Saturday night. They don't read my rider, Corbin. You should have been put in the back where you belong. But unfortunately... See, Appleton likes this, though. You like the ironic racism. That's interesting. And who's a specific person you hate in your family? I love talking about this. Okay, well, just dislike. Whatever. Just give me something, man. I'm dying up here. You hate your father. I love that. Why do you hate your father? Is he the white one or the Hispanic one? He's the white one. He's the white. You hate the white one? You picked wrong, brother. Why do you hate your white father who gave so much to you, including half of the perfect blood? This might, if you don't have to answer, if you don't want to, Corbin, this could be fun. It might not. Corbin, are you still a virgin or have you had sex, Corbin? Caleb, my bad. Corbin's the other guy. Thank you, for sure. Corbin, I bet you're a virgin too, you dumb bitch. You guys want to come to my anime restaurant? Great callback. There we go. Now we're back. You like to smoke weed? Is this couple out of here? What the hell is happening? Could you please not get up to go to the bathroom at once in the front row? That's a new rule. Where are you guys going? The men's bathroom's over here, sir. I didn't know Appleton was that progressive. Okay, maybe. Good for you, Appleton. That's great. He's okay. I was like, good for you, sir. I'm like, they're getting really good at the surgeries now. I'm like, my God. They give him the bad mid-beard now, too? I didn't know. That's kind of good. I didn't know they let trans people drink Busch Light now. I didn't. Why'd they have to get them together, Jordan? It looked like they were just pissed off at the last joke. Like, he's talked about weed 3 times now. I think we're gonna get out of here. Incredible. We have to go to the bathroom together. Can't be apart for a moment. She might cheat on me. Nicole, what do you do for a living, Nicole?
I'm in logistics.
You're in logistics? You're the reason why food's so expensive and everything's fucking up? Because you're coming in hungover every fucking... It's just toilet paper? That's all you work on is the logistics of delivering toilet paper. God, modern capitalism is so bleak. My one chance on Earth, I helped trucks deliver toilet paper. Thank God I was born. Thank you for life. I love coming here. I've been coming for I think this is so funny. Because it's not Appleton. This is a 50-story skyscraper. You could fit the entire population of Appleton in this thing. This is like a fucking vision board for the city. If we pool all our money together, we can be better than Oshkosh. We can beat Oshkosh one day. It's like, this is what it was like before the big flood. I think it's funny every time. Yeah, we're gonna go to Bean Snappers tonight, and that's our Friday fish fry, you know what I'm saying? Go on. We saw we drove here from Chicago yesterday, we saw a bunch of billboards that were so funny. It said, Wisconsin, summer's coming soon. Make sure not to lock your kids in a hot car. That's how you know global warming's real. It's hot enough to cook a kid in Wisconsin now. That used to be an Arizona or Texas thing. I grew up in Minnesota. My mom locked me in the car mid-July, I'd barely thaw. I wouldn't even get a sear on me. Now you can make your own baby back ribs. It's incredible. How old is this kid also? How old are you? You look like Kyle Rittenhouse's stunt double. If we're gonna be real about it. You look like you should be defending a gas station in Kenosha. Yeah. They have a skateboard. Better kill him. Where do you work? At the high school concession stand? You're what? Oh, you shaved it? Yeah, I'm sure you got a pretty sick beard. If I went to shave today, you wouldn't be making these jokes, mister. You'd be afraid of me. Everyone get up and look at the twink. Take a break. We're going to take a little intermission. Everyone come look at... Get it up. You look nothing like me, man. How dare you, Will? I'm a 5, you're a 4.5. Sacramento, yeah. Woo. I want it to be known, there's a lot of empty tables. This show was sold out months ago. It's not my fault that I'm an ally and a lot of my fans are undocumented immigrants. It's not my fault. I'm big among Venezuelan gang members, and so they couldn't make it tonight, but that's due to the efficiency of the Doge administration, unfortunately, but I thought that'd be pretty funny. That's good. Pretty funny. I like that. Cool, Sacramento. Great town. Great. It is a fun town. I have no idea what this is a picture of, but it is a nice town.
It's the capital.
No, I know it's supposed to be the capital, but there's no tents or needles or anything. There's not a single fuck Gavin Newsom poster anywhere, so I don't really know what that could be. This looks like a city that's won an NBA championship. Who cares? Incredible. Good to be here, Sacramento. John got attacked by a homeless person. What a fucking bitch. What a fucking loser. Oh my God. Everyone in America is afraid of homeless people. Isn't that such bitch shit? It's so embarrassing. I'm not afraid of homeless. Why would I be afraid of a guy who's currently sucking my dick? He asked for $5. I had a dick full of cum. We reached an agreement. That's a little trickle down his chin economics, folks. If you didn't think that was funny, you're gonna have a long night. That's kind of the litmus test. My comedy is only for smart alphas who fuck. So if at any point you find yourself not enjoying it, it's because you're a dumb little beta virgin. That's not my fault. That's your path in life, but that's not for you. My comedy is for the Venn diagram of Democrats who aren't pussies and Republicans who aren't retards. That's like kind of what I'm going for. My comedy is kind of like an Israeli airstrike. It rarely hits the intended target. Gonna have fun. You're gonna have fun. What's your name, you fucking piece of shit? No, I want to open with one quick question for the crowd. What's your name, man?
Pano.
Mono?
Pano.
Pano. That's amazing. Pano. We all know sexuality is a spectrum, Pano. Everyone's a little gay. Everyone's a little straight. No one knows that better than you, P-Money. And what would you say your sexual percentages are, Pano? You know, like I'm 15% gay. Not enough for a scholarship, but enough to make Thanksgiving a little tense, folks. What do you say for yourself, Pano? What do you think?
10.
10, 90, 10, Pano. That's amazing. Thank you. I don't have a joke. I just wanted you to finally be honest with yourself. Pretty good one. Pretty funny. 15% gay. That's me. I think I'm moving on to men soon. I've figured women out. It's so they come every time. Yawn. What a fucking, oh my God, have some mystery about it, gals, my God. I know women come every time because they always say, that's enough. Okay, can't take the heat, okay, I get it. The king's here, okay. Well, okay, what about this? You guys think people get offended too easily these days? Yeah, okay, keep that in mind during this next one. It's one of the great jokes of our time. Have you guys seen this last couple years in Florida? These politicians, they're censoring the books in elementary schools. They're like taking the books out of the libraries. They're like, these books contain child porn. They're inappropriate to children. They contain child porn. Call me crazy, but aren't children the only people who should be reading child porn? Isn't that kind of the target demo? If they're not reading it, then why am I filming it, folks? What a waste of my Saturdays. What a waste of my Saturdays. Such a good joke. I did that joke in Rhode Island recently, and after the show, this guy came up to me. He was like, "You shouldn't even joke about that. People are going to think you like child porn." I was like, "I don't know. Child porn enthusiasts aren't notoriously open about it." If I was into child porn, I'd say something like, "Hi, I'm running for Senate." That's so funny that gets applause. That's one of the final things we agree on as a nation, is that most politicians are probably pedophiles. We're like, "You voted for the other pedophile? Go fuck yourself, dude. I heard your guy only touches white kids. What the fuck's up with that?" Man, I'm gonna kill tonight. It's gonna be fun. Pano, you're married to him, ma'am? Are you dating? How'd you meet her, Pano? Hinge. Let's go, Pano. You know about Hinge. You guys know Hinge? You can filter by race, Pano. Looks like you might have done it, brother. This is what we call the California special right here. White-looking guy, Asian girl, let's go. I know you're Hispanic, but you're white passing, so it counts. You go to San Francisco, there's so many white guys with Asian girlfriends, it looks like 1946. Looks like, "Sorry, Loretta, found a new one. Sun Yi doesn't speak the language, that's why we get along. We're gonna make a new race called Sleepy Italians." Come on, we're having a little fun. Just having a little fun. Did you know you could filter by race, Pano? You did? That's absolutely true. The fun part about Hinge, the race feature isn't free. That's so Hinge is like, "Yep, racism's $8.95 a month. You know? For $1 more, we'll filter out the Mormons too." You know? Okay. Let's try this new one. Pano, you working on your mental health at all? Pano, life's hard. You doing anything? No? Cool. That'll hurt the ones you love one day. I'm a sad guy, Pano. I'm doing, you know what I'm doing to get happy, folks? I'm doing these things, sensory deprivation tanks. You ever heard of these? You know what that is? It's where you, like, float in silent darkness for 90 minutes. Did you just say, "Oh, hell no," lady? Why is that? Okay, this is plastic. Why are you scared of that?
Claustrophobia.
Oh, no. Okay. And that's why women will never be president, Pano, and shit like that. Some of you took that seriously, and that was a big mistake. I'm just...
the United States.
Yes. What if I don't know what to do? What if just like... That's amazing. But you know the sensory deprivation tank, it's where you like float in silent darkness for 90 minutes. I've done it like 7 or 8 times. It's fucking incredible. It's the best I've ever felt in my entire life. That's how bad life is. Take away sight, sound, and every single other human being, and I'm just like, this is living, brother. Nothing's better than nothing, man. The tank gave me a whole new perspective on life. Now whenever I read about Helen Keller, I'm like, some people really did have it all. What a lucky lady. Free tank for life. Winner. Ding, 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 ding. The tank's incredible. It clears your mind of all thought. For 90 minutes, I'm so stupid. It's amazing to be stupid. I can't imagine how happy most of you are. What an amazing way to live your life. For 90 minutes, my brain's so stupid that I'm excited for the next Marvel movie. Can you imagine being that stupid? My brain's like, I like Marvel because the good guys say we're the good guys and the bad guys say we're the bad guys. That way, I know who to root for. The only thing I like more than Marvel is The Masked Singer. I think the gargoyle's Lenny Kravitz. In my spare time, I like to go online and defend Elon Musk. He's looking out for me, a part-time welder. Can you imagine being that stupid? That's incredible. If I ever had a thought like that in real life, I would hang myself immediately. And you guys will get to watch me come. Great new joke. Star. Good stuff. Good joke.
The tank's amazing. It makes me feel so powerful. I feel so happy when I leave. I left the tank feeling so good. I walked down the street to Starbucks, and I corrected the lady on how to spell my name for the cup. That's how confident I felt. I was like, no, it's Geoffrey. Get it right. Geoffrey. And then 5 minutes later, the other barista picks up the drink. She's like, iced matcha latte for Geoffrey. You think my name's fucking Geoffrey? Put me back in the tank! Geoffrey kills himself in preschool, right? Geoffrey's 4 years old, like, I can't took it anymore! I can't took it, it's so good, man. Let's do a new one. Okay, do you guys, what do you think about this, Pano? One of the worst parts about American culture, Pano, it's gotta be celebrity worship, don't you think, Pano? Sure, yeah, just agree with Daddy. I don't really care. I don't really care what you believe. Just agree with everything I say. You're a good puppet, I feel like. You're a man with a weak heart, and I think that's good for this. You're a man I can mold to my device. I'll have you sucking your cock in 20 minutes, Bono. What the fuck? That was fucked up. Why'd I say that? I hate celebrity worship. We give celebrities way too much credit for things that aren't even that impressive. I saw an article the other day. It said Jennifer Lopez just turned 58. She looks incredible. What's her secret? How does she look so good at 58? Yeah, she's worth $700 million. She's never had to help a friend move. If she ever had to carry a couch up 5 stories, her tits would be sagging right now, you know? If Jennifer Lopez ever had to call Amazon customer service and be like, I want to talk to a human, she'd be as ugly as my fucking aunt, you know? I'm not impressed by that shit. The article is like, what's her skincare routine? Her face looks amazing. What products does she use? Every morning Ben Affleck came on her face. If Ben Affleck came on my face, I'd look like Timothy Chalamet, okay? Instead, I come on my girlfriend's face. Now she looks like Steve Buscemi. And sometimes I come on my own face. It tastes better than you think. In this economy, you got to get protein any way you can, Pano. You know, it's called recycling, folks. I don't think I'll say that again. But you know what I mean? I'm not impressed celebrities look good at an old age. Their lives are easy. They have no real stress. I'd be more impressed if they're like, we found a 58-year-old Walmart greeter who's keeping it tight. That'd be a newsworthy story, you know? They're interviewing her like, Loretta, what's your secret? She's like, I'm 24. I want to try this. Are there any big like Taylor Swift fans here tonight? No, there's no way that's true. I need this. I need some parts. Anyone left? You love?
One song. Here's my breakup.
What? Okay, what song was it?
Shit, I can't remember.
Sick anecdote, man. What the fuck? I just want to be involved. Call on me, mister. I have nothing to say. You love Taylor Swift. Thank you, ma'am. This is amazing. What's your name, ma'am? Taylor. God, the crowd of egomaniacs. My God. I like Taylor because you got the same name as me. Do you know how Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce met, ma'am? You do not know? Fuck! For the joke, does anyone know? I just have to try this new joke. Does anyone know how Taylor Swift... You do know? How'd they meet, ma'am? This is amazing. He went to her... Travis went to... With a what? What were you going to say? With a bracelet. That's amazing. What's your name, ma'am? Sarah. Sarah, you seem to know a lot about Taylor Swift. Sarah, do you also know why we fought the Korean War? Don't answer. I'm just making a point. We fucking roasted a woman, Pano. Let's fucking go. Men are back! We made fun of a woman. Now we have to make fun of a man, though, because of DEI. Men know too much about sports, though. That's our thing. Any guys here big pro football fans?
Woo! Yeah.
Who's your team, man?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, hell yeah. Do you think you can answer a few football trivia questions? Can we try this? Okay, let's see. These are 4 questions. Any real man would know the answers. Let's try this. First, what's your name, man?
Enrique.
Enrique, who's been the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers the last 15 years or so, Enrique?
Mike Tomlin.
Where did Tim Tebow play college football?
Florida.
What about Peyton Manning? Where he played in college?
That's Ole Miss?
Tennessee. We'll give you a free one, Enrique. Okay, I'm an ally to POC. Okay, Enrique. Fourth question. If you get this last one right, Enrique, I'll give you $20. Let's double your weekly salary, Enrique. Okay. Enrique, any man would know this answer. Any football fan, Enrique. Enrique, what happens to a woman's body during menopause? What is it, Enrique? You got a guess? Come on. What do you think? You don't even have a guess? This is fascinating. You don't even have a guess? You can't even fathom a guess?
They get a period.
They get a period? No, actually the correct answer is who gives a fucking shit? Oh, menopause, another excuse for why women are crazy? Where have we heard this one before, fellas? First the periods make them crazy, then no periods make them crazy. When will it end? Death, hopefully, Pano. Death, hopefully. If I'm in heaven and a woman's like, I'm on my period, I'm like, we're dead, whore! That was great. Good new joke. Enrique, you thought it's funny. Really? That's fascinating. What do you think menstruation is? Now I'm just going off script. Now I'm just fascinated by you. What do you think it is? Menstruation.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
That's amazing. But do you know who Randy Moss played for? What teams did Randy Moss play for? You knew he got drafted by the Vikings, but you don't know what half of the world goes through on a monthly basis. Interesting. Don't fuck him tonight, ma'am. That was fucked up. I don't know if you're dating or not, but even if don't do it. You gotta withhold sex from these pigs. Enrique, were you raised Catholic? Hispanic man raised Catholic? The one true faith. There we go. You're back on top. I love that. We all know Catholicism, one true faith, 2,000 years, not a single mistake. And, are you guys having a good Lent? Yeah, I'm doing a Lent joke, because I gave up being a fucking bitch. If you don't know what Lent is, you have a lot of time to learn in hell. Lent, okay, you remember when we were kids, if during Lent you'd have to give up something for Lent to like please Jesus or whatever? Ma'am, I like you just talk while you do things and I respect that, but it's no big deal, I'm just pursuing my dream. What were you saying? Squeeze the lime. I feel like you just have to narrate your actions. Breathe in. Breathe out. I like that. You got the tits out so you can do whatever you want, lady. I get it. No, don't do that. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, this is so fun. What's your name, ma'am? What's your name? I feel like we're going to get... Jessica. What do you do for a living, Jessica?
I'm an executive assistant.
An executive assistant. Incredible. How's the company
it's not.
doing?
It's bullshit.
Is it bullshit? No, I knew. What did you want to do as a kid? What was your dream?
Plans as a kid.
You had no dreams?
No.
Makes sense. What the fuck? I'm not gonna say, but thank you. I'm just kidding, Jessica. You're a good person. That guy's just projecting a little bit. I see you, brother. That's why I do this, brother. I project a little bit up here because I only project a little bit down here. Jessica, no more. We had our fun. We've moved on. Enrique can talk. No one else. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Lent. This isn't going to be funny, but I have to try it. Okay. You guys remember Lent? As a kid, you had to give something up for Jesus or whatever. And I would always try to be funny. In middle school, I'd be like, Mom, this year for Lent, I'm giving up sex. That's going to be tough because I'm a big fucker. Good luck keeping this hound dog from the clam, Mama. But I'll do anything for J-Dog. I think that's so funny. Okay. The world's ending. I feel like I'm getting back into religion. The world's ending. It feels like the time to pick one. You'd be a fool to be an atheist when the world ends. You might as well pick one, Do we got any Jews here tonight? The streak continues. Okay. I'm kidding. It's a pro-Jewish joke. I think Judaism is the correct religion. I've crunched the numbers. I think the Jews are right. This is why. Jewish people, they've been persecuted for thousands of years. Every country they live in, discriminated over and over and over again. But they still believe in that shit. There must be something to it. They must know something we don't. Because if someone put a gun to my head and was like, you can't be Catholic anymore, I'd be like, okay. Fine, I'm Hindu, whatever. Jesus is a liar, Mary's a whore, the Pope's an elephant, whatever. We still hate women though, right? That's a new one. Give that one a Star of David. Okay, Pano, are you from the Sacramento area, Pano?
No, I'm from Greece.
You're from Greece. Oh, Pano, you were a white guy. I was right. I knew. I got a good radar for these things. He's not Hispanic. He doesn't have a crucifix necklace on. I was like, I saw it. How was that an O? Child porn was so funny 10 minutes ago, but don't you dare make observations that are true. Pano, you're from Greece. That's amazing. Oh, you got a plate of olives there. Eat them, bitch. Oh, the homeland. Oh, yeah. Where are you from in Greece, Pano? I love Greece. Greece is amazing. Argos. Oh, hell yeah. Right in that little peninsula on the Peloponnesus.
South.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not funny. I just want everyone to know I'm smart and could be doing more with my life. I don't have to be funny the whole time. You guys take breaks at your jobs, too. Pano, when did you lose your virginity, Pano? How old were you?
13.
13. Could you say a slightly higher number? 13, Pano. Maybe it's a little different in Europe. You can drink earlier in Europe, maybe, yeah. Was it a prostitute?
Yeah.
No way. You were in 13? You went to a prostitute when you were 13? You're like...
It's legal.
It's legal. No, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just fascinating. It's something you'll have to answer for at the gates of heaven, Pano. You were scraping together your fucking chore money like, I'm gonna get a blowjob with this. Mom, can you give me advanced on the dusting money? I'm trying to get my dick sucked next week. So okay, that's deviant. Okay, this is fascinating. How much does a prostitute cost when you're 13? Or I guess it's the same at any age, probably.
It was cheaper.
What'd you say?
It was cheaper.
It was cheaper back then. Oh my God, back in the good old days. My God, Pano. How much do you think it ended up being, Pano?
Like $30.
$30? Oh shit. So book a flight to Athens. $30? I gotta take my girlfriend out for dinner. It costs way more than $30. Wow, no one liked that. I don't know how. I thought we were having a pretty good time, and then the crowd went, "Go fuck yourself, man." How long did you last when you were 13 with a prostitute? This is fascinating.
Good minute.
A good minute? I've never lasted a good minute, Pano. Good for you. I last about 35 seconds, and I'm not ashamed to come in quick. The quicker you come, the straighter you are, right? You know why I come right away? Because I fucking love pussy, dude. These guys who last all night, it's because they're dicks and they're like, I wish this was a butt. Yeah. Bunch of fucking losers. Pano's 13, like... You're having sex and you haven't read The Great Gatsby yet. That's amazing. That's amazing. Like, can't wait to learn the Pythagorean theorem. Suck my dick, bitch. That's amazing. 13. I don't think I knew what sex was when I was 13. That's fascinating. Pano, that was good. Thank you for being open. It ruined the joke, but man, that was funny. What about you, man? How old were you when you lost your virginity?
18.
18, the right number. I like that. That's good. You know that I didn't have sex till I was 25, Pano? Can you believe that? Almost double your age, man. When you said 13, I was like, I didn't know Greece was a Catholic country. I didn't know that was that was more of an Orthodox thing, but okay. Maybe they're stealing from us. I didn't have sex till I was 25. That's how fucking stupid women are. Okay, you took that seriously. Huge mistake. You were 18, sir. How old was your partner?
18.
18. That's cool. You gotta have sex with a teenager. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I never get to fuck a teenager now. All of you did it. But I missed the window. Now I can't even Google it. Till the VPN arrives. Come on, tell me what teenage pussy's like, man. Otherwise, I'll have to open for Chris D'Elia. Famous comedian who's a pedophile, many of you still support. Something to think about. So funny. Jessica, I hate to involve you again, but I like to dream. Jessica, are you into like tech? You're a tech person, Jessica?
I hate technology.
You hate technology. Me too, Jessica. I like that. I'm anti-tech. Is anyone else done with new things?
Yes.
Is anyone else done with new technology? What could we possibly need? Once my refrigerator could crush its own ice, I was like, that seems like the end. What could you possibly want from new technology? I saw an ad for the new iPhone, and it was like, with these 8K cameras, you could film a Hollywood movie. I film amateur child porn. Like, I don't know. The graininess is kind of my aesthetic. What are they going to add to the new iPhone? They're like, oh, this filter adds people of color to your wedding photos. Could be pretty big for my crown. Could be a big app. There's going to be 2 more child porn callbacks, so you're never going to see them coming. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. What's your name right there, man? Mo. Mo, are you a white guy, Mo? Oh, my God. What is happening to my fan base? No, I'm kidding, Mo. You're Middle Eastern. That's short for Mohammed. Where are you from, Mo? I love that. Palestine. Whoa, 2 Palestinians in the room. I think we have to call the Secret Service officially. That's actually, we're over capacity. We get one. Mo, that's amazing, Mo. Do you still believe in Islam, or are you more culturally Islamic?
No, I don't believe in it.
No, that's a shame, Mo. Did you ever do the prayers 5 times a day and all that, and then you're just like, fuck you, Allah. At one point, you're just like, that's a lot of work to do every day for a God who gave us such a shitty world, you know? Okay, I want to try this new joke. You ever hear like women be like, God's a woman? This is not gonna go well. You know what I mean? You hear women be like, God's a woman. It's like it's supposed to be empowering. Why would that be good that God's a woman? God's created a terrible fucking world. God's so evil. Why would you want God to be a woman? You're like, a man could never plan 9/11. Racism, sexism, murder, homophobia, starvation, rape, premature ejaculation, acid reflux. Yas queens, we did all that. Only a real boss bitch would think of pancreatic cancer. Damn, that's a hot one. Let's fucking go, dude. Mo, what's the political makeup of your family, Mo? What do you think? I'll make it funny either way. You can't say that out loud? Why not? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, you're from Canada. Wait, 2 Palestinian Canadians and what the fuck? Okay, I guess that's cool. I don't know, a dream I never had. That's amazing, Mo. Okay, what do you mean you can't say? Oh, you don't want to? Do you live in America? Do you think we're gonna take over Canada? What do you think, Mo?
No.
I don't think so. You Canucks, you guys are strong fighters. I'm sure you could win. I'm sure you'll win. I don't know. A lot of my cousins are dumbasses. They're in the military. They can't be all. It's not all the brightest minds. Okay, we lost everyone there. My family very Republican, very Republican. I don't really care about that. It is funny though. I live in Brooklyn. Jessica, you gotta stop. Does she do this? She just her words. She thinks she's talking to herself, but the sound does travel at around 800 miles per hour. Everything I say, you're saying something. I love it. No, it's okay. It's good to have a challenge every once in a while. I'm sick of crushing. It's too easy sometimes, Jessica. This is good. Let's just show Daddy's one of the best. You know, my family's Republican. I don't really care about that, but it is funny. I live in Brooklyn, and whenever I tell my friends in Brooklyn my family's Republican, they're always immediately like, you need to confront them. You need to convince them they're wrong. And I'm like, yeah, man, they don't respect me. They think I'm a pussy because I eat hummus, you know? They're like, yeah, Geoffrey likes that Sharia peanut butter. My grandpa's like, I think he's retarded. He reads a lot. All my liberal friends are like, you need to convince your uncles to support gun control. I'm like, we need to start smaller than that. How about I convince them that roundabouts aren't communist? My uncle's like, roundabouts are just the liberals trying to trick us into going right for a bit and then left forever. That joke's funny if you know what a circle is. A little bit of a learning curve on that one. Man, that's a good one. Wait, let me try this one. Okay, this is my... Okay. Can we just be cool? Okay, you know... Mo, this is me doing an impression of... I want to do like... This is me being a MAGA comedian for a second. I wrote a joke and I thought like... This would be like if Larry the Cable Guy got political, I think. Okay, let me try this. I just wrote this the other day. Okay. You know, Mo, you know... This is not going to work. You know, Mo, you know, I didn't vote for Kamala, Mo. I didn't vote for Kamala. A woman could never be president, Mo. A woman could never. Just remember, I'm just playing a character here called Guy Who I Mostly Agree With. You know, Mo, a woman could never be president. You know, Kamala, if she would have been president, she would have got a period. She would get a damn period every 28 days. And then every 28 days, we go to a goddamn war. I don't know about y'all. I don't want to live in America where we have to wait 28 days between wars. Men want to go to war every fucking day. What's Lockheed Martin supposed to do while she's all dried up? It'd be chaos. They're like, we can't invade Iran till Kamala's back on the rag. We got to wait till AOC and her link up. Man, this new shit is fire. So fire. Okay. Let's try this fucking shit. You guys, okay. Are anyone else's parents getting into pickleball? You guys know what pickleball is? If you don't know what pickleball is, it's like ping pong for old white people who still say Oriental, you know? And my dad's like an incredibly athletic, like 75-year-old guy. He kind of destroys at pickleball, honestly. But I don't have the heart to tell him that he's only good at pickleball because it's a new sport, so it's only white athletes. You know what I mean? There hasn't been a Jackie Robinson of pickleball yet. You know, like, pickleball's still in its 1940s basketball era where they're all dribbling like this, you know? They're all passing like, heads up, Gerald, you know? They're like, loser buzz the winner, or root beer float, you know? I feel like in 20 years I'm going to ask my dad about pickleball and he'll be like, they ruined the game! Jumping has no place in pickleball. My dad, very open Trump supporter. My mom's a secret Republican. You ever met these people? Fascinating creatures, a secret Republican. My mom does yoga every day, smokes weed every day, arts and craft hippie, uses all the liberal language, loves Donald Trump to her dying breath. You never know what my mom's going to say about any issue. It's amazing. I was talking to my mom. I was like, oh, in New York, Mom, we got a lot of homeless people. Big problem with homeless people. And she was like, they're actually called unhoused people. And we should kill them all. She's like, sorry, unalive them all. My mom smokes weed every day, still a bigot. Isn't that, if you smoke weed and are still filled with hate, you mean that shit. That's how you know Joe Rogan's a bad guy. Joe Rogan smokes weed every day, does mushrooms every day, he's still frothing with anger. How can you be angry after you do mushrooms? It's insane. Joe Rogan's doing mushrooms like we're all part of one universal consciousness. We're all made of stars. We're all vibrating on the same frequency. But the liberals are making Mr. Potato Head a queer! What? Why are you so angry, man? I don't get it. Oh, no. I'm a big stoner. You know what I thought of? I thought of this. This is the crazy... this memory bubbled up recently. One time when I was in college, me and my friends, we got so high, we waterboarded each other. Do you guys know what waterboarding is? It's where you get a towel wet, you put it over your face, and it truly feels like you're drowning. It's very scary. It kind of makes you rethink U.S. foreign policy, honestly. But Have you ever gotten so high you violated the Geneva Convention? And it was me, my white friend Tom, and our best friend Fahad from Saudi Arabia, and he waterboarded us a little reverse Abu Ghraib, sorry, ally alert. And he's interrogating us, but it wasn't like, where are the weapons of mass destruction? It was like stoner questions. It was like, where are the Funyuns? What's the best Dave Matthews song? Is squirting piss or not? That's pretty funny. We were just like goofy stoners. That's so funny. I love that. Okay, that's a good new one. What's this one? Oh, okay. What? Oh, this one's amazing. Okay. What do you think? Okay. You can't be liberal anymore. This is not gonna work. Okay, you can't be liberal. You got to go further left than the Democrats right now. You got it. They've given up on us. We got to move. Okay, this is a good joke. You're gonna have fun. Just be cool. Because liberals are such fucking losers. I can't be part of that bullshit. They're such pussies. Liberals, like when Republicans get mad, they form a militia and storm the Capitol. When liberals get mad, they knit a hat that says "Fuck Trump." It's just so embarrassing. Liberals still think art is powerful. Isn't that so embarrassing? They're like, you need my poetry will stop fascism. It's like, buy a fucking gun or shut up. I'm done. It's so stupid. But like, I was talking to my friends and they were like, I love the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. He really went after Donald Trump, you know. Samuel L. Jackson, a black man playing Uncle Sam. What a powerful metaphor exposing the extensive black contributions throughout U.S. history. I was like, yeah, I'm sure Trump's shaking in his boots right now. He's like, oh, the liberals are attacking with metaphor. What if they acquire puns? Remember when we defeated Hitler with sarcasm? It's so embarrassing. I saw one of my liberal friends, she posted the other day, she's like, in dark times like these, I remember that even being yourself is a form of rebellion. Yeah, I don't think Che Guevara got famous for just being true to his guts. I feel like they're not in the Oval Office like, Mr. Trump, we're going to have to bring back DEI. A barista in the Tenderloin's comfortable in her own skin. That's really good political stuff. That's good. That's good. I don't think, I think art is completely powerless. I think art's just for fun. I don't think art can change the world. I think that's naive and honestly an embarrassing thing to think. I think I'll prove that art isn't powerful. You know the song Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson? One of the greatest songs of all time, Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, maybe the greatest lyric of all time. He sings, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And then Michael Jackson would get up in front of 300,000 people and sing, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. It says it 17 times throughout the song. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And then Michael Jackson would go home and eat out a toddler. He's like, must be a different guy. All good here. That guy's white. I'm black. That's a different guy right there. You know, it's about 20 years too late, but it is perfect. I love Michael Jackson, top 5 musician all time, in my opinion. It's amazing how little I care about what he did to those kids. Because I'm of the opinion, I think if art is good, I do not care what the artist has done. I just like the art. I don't care what Kanye says. I don't care. I like it. I don't care. But if a bad musician was a pedophile, we should kill them immediately. If you found out the Black Eyed Peas were touching kids, it'd be Will I Was pretty quickly. Great stuff. Great stuff. Let's do a little fucking crowd work. Jessica, you just cannot keep it in. I love it. I'm just gonna, I'm learning to tune out that frequency. It's fascinating. I'm like, feel my body evolving in real time. It gets more distant every time. I love it.
Don't listen to me. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Jessica, I'm gonna do this. This is called doubling down. Jessica, is there anyone in your family you hate? Anyone?
Every last one of them.
Okay. That's why we drink. I like that, Jessica. And, who's a specific person in your family you hate? I always try to do this at shows.
Brother.
You hate your brother? Why do you hate your brother, Jessica? He's too quiet.
No.
When we go to comedy shows, he doesn't even talk. I'm sitting next to him like, why aren't you saying your thoughts? That was good. That was good. No, but Jessica, sorry to make fun of you. Why do you hate your brother? Why do you hate your brother? That's amazing. Why do you hate your brother, Jessica?
No backbone, follows everybody else.
No backbone, follows everybody else. What's an example of this? What did he do there where he was a follower?
Just a jerk.
Come on, Jessica, it'll be fine. It's okay. Come on.
Well, he's not here, so let's. Anyway.
Yeah, I hope this man you've been all over tonight isn't your brother. You guys have been pretty chummy. I hate my brother because he won't fuck me. Why? Come on, Jessica, what did he do that had no backbone?
I fought out those battles when we were growing up. I was the fighter, and I kicked his friend's asses.
You kicked his girlfriend, like, physically?
Yes!
Oh. And you hate him? I think...
He's fucking weak and won't stand up for himself, and I can't stand up for it.
Okay, so his girlfriend, so you beat the shit out of his girlfriend? I don't know. Is that a good older sister, Pano? What do you think?
I'm younger.
Oh, you're younger? Oh my God! I'd be like, you're cock blocking me, bitch. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, well, that's something you maybe need to talk about with a more professional. I don't know if I'm gonna figure that one out, Pano. Pano, that was a wild one, Pano. Pano, what's the vibe? Do your parents know you slept with a prostitute when you were 13? Have you ever told them that? That'd be amazing if you had.
Probably, they knew.
They knew. Yeah, you're coming home like... Your mom's telling you to clean your room. You're like, I'm not cleaning my room, Mom. I fucked now. I love that, Pano. That's so cool. How did you... I've never been to a prostitute. This is amazing. Do you, like, pick, or do they just give you a random one? Is it like a lottery, or what do you do, Pano?
Whatever works at that night.
That night you just picked who? And, do you ever see this woman again, or was it a one-and-done beautiful moment?
No, I've seen her again.
You went back a few times? Let's go. That's amazing. $30? Why not? Everyone's like, why doesn't Pano have a PS4? Oh, he likes to come. Pano, can you go to the movies? No, I'm saving up. Hoping to have a threesome around Christmas. It's amazing, Pano. I like you a lot. Okay. What about this shit? Oh, this is a great joke. Okay. Do you, the person I hate in my family, I don't really hate my mom, but we don't get along. Does this make sense? It's very trivial. But my mom still treats me like I'm a 9-year-old kid. Does that make sense? My mom cannot fathom I've liked a new thing since 1999. You know what I mean? I was eating a hot dog next to my mom a couple months ago. I was putting mustard on it. And she was like, you don't like mustard. You've never liked mustard. What's going on? And I was like, yeah, Mom, I didn't like mustard. And then I got my dick sucked at Panera. And now I like Dijon. She's like, what? You never used to like getting your dick sucked? What's going on? You made such a stink when your Uncle Ben did it. I'm just kidding. I love my mom. My mom's my hero. Just like John's mom, actually, my mom's been a special ed teacher for the last 34 years, folks. Special ed teacher. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you. Yeah. That's what she always told me. She told everyone else she was a stay-at-home mom. How you like that, Pano? I'm the little retard. How you like that? Man, this is a fascinating dynamic because I don't think you knew much about what you were getting into tonight, did you? Yeah. Pano's having a great time and you're just like, this is what you think's funny? You think him getting his dick sucked in a Panera is humor? I don't know if I want to have a kid with you, Pano. That's amazing, Pano. You're a brave man to sit up front. I like that. You're a good man. Pano, what do you do for a living? You're kind of a jack guy. What are you doing?
UPS.
UPS, not using your muscle. What a fucking waste of a life. I'm kidding. I like that. UPS, what do you think? You think the government's going to defund it or not?
Oh,
Or that's USPS. Oh, that's different. My bad. Fuck! Damn! An L for the king. They're not going to light the beam tonight. So good. So good. What if I say that line in every city I'm in and it just gets silence? I'm in Tucson and I'm like, they're not going to light the beam tonight. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I'm like, just wait till late March. Sacramento's going to lose their fucking minds over that shit. This is fun. What do you think about this, Pano? Can you believe this, Pano? I was bullied a lot as a kid. Can you believe that, Pano? By guys who looked a little like you, Pano. I guess they were all getting their dicks sucked when they were 13. That's why they put... I got so mad I broke the pen thinking about it. Ooh, sorry, I bench 110. I was a very smart kid. I got bullied for being smart because America is such a stupid country that if you're a third grader and you read a book that's not assigned to you, everyone's like, he must be mentally ill. Here's some pills for that curiosity, kid. What want you getting too smart? You might not vote anymore. That's not funny. That one's called What I Believe. But I knew the presidents in order in third grade. Mo, give me a president. I'll tell you who came before or after them, Mo. W. Bush. Can we go a little further back than that, Mo? Truman. Harry S. Truman, one of the better presidents. Before him, FDR. After him was Dwight D. Eisenhower. Give me one from the 1800s, sir. Jackson. Okay, Andrew Jackson, one of the worst presidents. Killed a lot of Native Americans, which I like, but his personality was bad, though. Before him, John Quincy Adams. After him, Martin Van Buren. It's not that funny, it's just why I didn't have sex till I was 25. Knowledge is better than sex, right? Yes! Right? I actually do think knowledge. I'd rather read than fuck. I'll tell you what, I know when a book's gonna finish. I've never gotten to the end of a book and it's like, oh, you're not done yet, mister. Flip me over and try again, you little bitch. That joke's funny if you know what books and pussy are. What's your name, man? I never got your name. Evan, let's try this. This is a long joke, but this is funny. Evan, give me a year in American history. I'll tell you who was president, what was happening in American history that year.
1836.
1836. I actually think that might have been Andrew Jackson was president, and then Martin Van. It was an election year, so it depends on the time of year. What'd you say? Correct. Yeah, I know, bitch. Do you think I called autistic for 10 years in school to be wrong? What the fuck? You just throw a hat at me? It says Bigfoot is real and he tried to eat my ass? Is this my reward for knowing when Andrew Jackson was president? Oh, I bet this has lice on it. I'm not... I feel like if I licked this, I'd get a ketamine high. You want me to pass this back to that crazy? Why did you throw your hat?
Don't you dare.
What? Don't you dare what?
I'm a clean human being. You take that hat.
I don't... Okay, fine. We'll take the hat. What if we just pass it back and forth the rest of the fucking show? Everyone's like, that? Yeah, the show is pretty funny. Then he started passing a hat back and forth for about 20 minutes, and then it kind of derailed. I don't really wear hats, but whatever. Okay, I'll wear a fucking hat. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. Oh, shit. Suddenly, I think the moon is flat. Oh, it's really weird. I think the Jews control the banks. What the hell? Wow, thank you for the knowledge, sir. That's amazing. What's your name, man? What? Nick. I know, I wanted you to repeat it like a little bitch. God, that's so funny. Why did you throw your hat at me?
I asked you if you wanted me to wear a front hat, and then they sat me back here, and I was like, well, here it is.
Oh, okay, man, that was good, I guess. I like that, Nick. Nick, what do you do with your life, Nick?
I work for fucking banks, man.
Oh my God, which bank, Nick?
I do fraud detection, but I work for all the banks.
Oh, hell yeah. I bank with Wells Fargo. They keep you pretty busy. Do you guys know this, that Wells Fargo's the best bank? Do you guys know this? This is why Wells Fargo's the best bank. I'll prove it. Wells Fargo refuses to stop breaking the law. You guys know this? Every 3 to 5 months, Wells Fargo commits a massive felony, and then I receive a class action lawsuit payment. You know? Every 3 months, Wells Fargo emails me like, whoopsie. We sent all your money to Boko Haram. Here's $125 one away. I won't happen again. And then 3 months later, they email me like, oh no, it happened again. We used your Roth IRA to fund the invasion of Ukraine. You're technically a war criminal. Don't worry, we'll waive those overdraft fees. Wells Fargo fucking rips, dude. Every like 8 months, they email me and they're like, someone is hacking your account and is making fraudulent purchases. And that person's name is Wells Fargo. They're like, you should change your password. We won't pay. Well, we got 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left. Okay, here we go. We got to do the big merch pitch, and then we got one of the greatest jokes of all time. Okay. Do you guys know who the comedian Matt Rife is? Yeah. I love that guy. He's so funny. He's famous because he's funny and for no other reason. And I like that. I like people who had to work for what they got. And I made these shirts. These shirts are so stupid. They say Matt Rife, but they have pictures of me all over them. It's so stupid. It's not fully legal, but I am selling them after the show. And they're $30, and I'm trying to get a mole on my back removed. So it gets bigger every day, so just keep that in mind when you walk by and do nothing. Okay, here we go. This is the big closer. Pon, no, you don't work. What about you, man? White hat? What's your ethnicity, sir?
Black and white.
Fuck! Are there any white men here? Okay, this is gonna be funny. I swear, it's not bad. Okay, what's your name, man?
John.
John, you're a white guy. I'm a white guy. John, it's never been hard to be white in America, John. These liberals, they're making it so hard for straight white men every day, John. It's so and if you're taking this seriously, you're too stupid to be alive. But white men, we can't have fun anymore, John. We can't do our little racial accents anymore. You're good at a couple. I'm good at a couple. We can't do them anymore. You did a pretty good Taiwanese accent outside. I heard it. It was amazing, but that's not what the liberals want us to do, John. And I think you should be allowed to do racial accents as long as they're inaccurate. You can do an accent if it's wrong, right? You can be like, I hate Muslims, because Muslims are always like, me so Muslim. Me pray 5 times. That's pretty funny, Mo. That's pretty goofy. That's a good one, Mo. That's a good one, Mo. That's my favorite. I want me so Muslim to be my get her done. I come on stage, everyone's like, me so Muslim, me so Muslim. That's my one dream in this life. Okay, here we go. Big closer. My dad's, he just turned 70. Might have been 75, could be 80. I don't know. I don't love him. But, my dad's, he's entering the back in my day era of his life. Isn't that a sad part of an old person's life? My dad's always like, that life was better when I was younger. This country was better when I was a kid. Isn't that shit so fucking stupid? It's like, of course life was better when you were younger. That's the best part of life. Oh, life was better when you had more life remaining? What a fucking shock. Oh, the country was better when mom still loved you? It's like, Dad, you don't miss Reaganomics, you miss knowing the woman you sleep next to, you know? I think that's so funny. Okay, that's more of a, okay. But you know what? MAGA is just misplaced nostalgia, okay? MAGA's just misplaced. MAGA's just make my wife suck my dick at a Fleetwood Mac concert again, you know? Make my knees work again, you know? Make my son 0% gay again, you know? My dad, he thinks life is so different now than when he was a kid, even though it's really not. Like, I was talking to my dad, he's like, that LGBTQ shit, we didn't have none of that shit when I was a kid. That's some brand new liberal shit. That's so funny. He thinks there weren't gay people in the 70s. What a fascinating worldview. And then he'll be like, my favorite band is the Bee Gees. Oh, the guys who exclusively sang with cum in their throat the entire time? It actually used to be called the LBGTQ community. I feel like my dad walked into a disco in the 70s like, thank God there's no queers here, boys. Finally, we're straight. We can be straight. More than a woman. My dad hates drag queens, which is so funny because every musician in the 70s looked like a drag queen. David Bowie, Elton John. Mick Jagger looks like he went in for the trans surgery and ran out of money halfway through. They're like, sorry, Mick, the check bounced on the tits. You can't always get what you want, can you? You know? Or the gayest band of all time, Kiss. You guys know the band Kiss? 4 grown men in makeup and a leather costume. My dad's like, it's not a costume, it's a uniform for rocking out. How is the band Kiss not a drag queen? What's the difference? You put the 4 members of Kiss next to Lil Nas X, and I'd be like, oh, that little black kid's pretty straight, huh? Who are these 4 freaks? Is that the Fag Brigade? What's that? I feel like old people's lives are ruined because they don't have gaydar. Like my dad, they don't know who's gay, and it destroys them internally. Like my dad's second favorite band, Queen. He loves Queen. I feel like he had no idea until the bitter end. I feel like my dad read the news in the early 90s like, how in the heck did Freddie Mercury get AIDS? The liberals poisoned my sequin pants king. If Freddie doesn't like fat bottom girls, maybe I don't like fat bottom girls. Also, this makes sense. Boomer dads. No one a boomer dad hates more than Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. My dad has based his entire life around hating this woman from the Bronx he's never met. Every time I see my dad, he's like, you hear what that fucking bitch did this time? He's like, also, she's an ugly whore. I'm like, ugly? Dad, you bang mom. If you think AOC is ugly, you might be 15% gay too, Dad. I don't think my parents have had sex in decades, if I'm being honest. I think I was the last guy inside my mom, if I'm being real. And when I came out, I rang the bell. We'll cut that line. We'll cut that line. We'll cut that line. We'll cut that line. I thought it was pretty funny, but no, okay. You know, we actually have time for a couple more. We're not going to end quite yet. Okay. Let's do a couple more. Oh, yeah, this is a great one. Okay, what's your name, man, in the hat right there? James. James, do you have a girlfriend, James? I knew that. Why are you single, James? What's happening? It's so easy. I have a mid-beard and a 3-inch cock, and I have a girlfriend with a fat ass. How about you figure it out, you fucking loser, James? I'm kidding, James. You're a good man. What was your name again? I know, I wanted you to repeat it like a little bitch. Evan, is this your wife next to you? There we go. Evan, what's your name, ma'am? Sorry to talk to... What? Lenk?
Yeah,
Lenk? L-E-K, Lek. Okay, Lek, do you and Evan ever get into arguments, Lek? Yeah. What's the last thing you argued about? It's healthy to argue, Lek. What'd you guys argue about? Don't look to him for approval. Answer with your heart. Answer with your heart. Okay. You argue all day. Incredible. Evan, with this guy, I'm sure he's been... Oh, please, yes, lady, I'll do everything you say. You're a little bitch. I knew it, Evan. Yeah. Not me. I never listen to women, ever. What? I don't know. That was a bad riff. Okay. Me and my girlfriend, big argument the other day. My girlfriend lied to me, Evan. Can you believe that, Evan? My girlfriend lied to me. She looked me in my beautiful German eyes. The best eyes, a man once said. We were having sex a few nights ago. My girlfriend lied to me during sex. It was so disgusting. She looked up at me and she was like, "You're the sexiest man in the world." Why do we lie like that? What is that? Why do we do that? If you think I'm the sexiest man in the world, I don't respect you. I was like, you think I'm the sexiest man in the world? Oh, it's nice to meet the dumbest bitch in the world. I was like, really? You think I'm hotter than Channing Tatum? I was like, so if Channing Tatum showed up at the door, nothing but a towel on, you'd just be like, Sorry, Mr. Tatum. I have Geoffrey. He yelps when he comes. He sharts when he yelps. He's the sexiest man in the world. That's good. Wait, okay, I have one more of the mega comic jokes I want to try. Okay. Wait, oh my God, I forgot to do this joke. Okay, Mo, this joke's amazing. Then we're going to do the closer. Mo, do you support universal health care, Mo? What do you think? Yeah. You do? Ugh, I used to be a gullible little libtard like you, Mo. And then I got a fucking brain cell between my ears. Wow, you guys aren't realizing this is very sarcastic. Okay. You're like, I think he's being serious this time. He's been joking for an hour, but that was his real opinion right there. I can't support universal health care anymore, Mo. I saw this billboard in Brooklyn, completely changed my worldview the other day. Saw this billboard, it had a picture of a woman bending over, and it said, "Ladies, does your back hurt? New York State health insurance will pay for your breast reduction surgery." the future the liberals want. They want to use our hard-earned tax dollars to create a nation of flat fours. These women are like, the double D's on my back. Oh. Freedom ain't free, babe. That's why the terrorists always win, because their women aren't afraid to have bombs strapped to their chest. Pano, these women, they want a breast reduction surgery. You think I don't want a penis reduction surgery? You think I enjoy lugging around this 9-pound hammer all day? You think I enjoy blacking out whenever I get a boner because there's not enough blood for my 7-gallon cum drum? No. But I'll be goddamned if those socialist pigs are going to cut off what the Catholic God gave me, folks. It's disgusting. These liberals, they want a bunch of... These liberals want a bunch of Chips Ahoy tittied women, fucking a bunch of popcorn shrimp dicked men, making a bunch of kids so ugly, nobody wants to film them. I didn't even write that joke. That one's directly from J.D. Vance's diary. We can come together as a nation, Democrat and Republican, and agree J.D. Vance is the greatest loser to ever walk the earth. Jesus, Jessica. Like, Trump is charismatic, funny. I kind of get it. But, like, J.D. Vance is the type of guy who's getting his dick sucked. Like, you're using a little too much teeth, Jennifer. It's going to be tough for me to come if this keeps up. Here we go. This is the big closer. God, this is just so funny. Remember a few minutes ago where I was talking about my dad hating on Gen Z and millennials? My dad's always like, you kids are so weak, you have peanut allergies. We didn't have fucking peanut allergies. Yeah, you did. The doctors were just stupid. The doctors were like, well, Jeremy gets seizures around peanut butter. We think he's gay. Keep him away from nuts. I hate when old people act like something's new that's been around forever. You know, like my dad's always like, kids these days are eating ass. What the hell is eating ass? Eating ass what the hell is it? It's like, it's not new. It was in the Kama Sutra thousands of years ago. Like, you're just a fucking loser, Dad. My dad's like, who would ever eat ass? I'm like, I don't know. Someone who loved mom. That generational hatred shit, it's so stupid. It's very short-sighted because boomers forget their parents hated them, too. Their parents hated them for rock and roll and hippie shit. Like, every generation thinks their kids are the weakest kids of all time. That's how people deal with mortality. They're like, I might be weak now, but I'm stronger than you'll ever be, kid. It's true. It's how people deal with death. It's a never-ending cycle. Like, my dad's always like, kids these days just want to pick their own gender and play Fortnite. And I'm like, sure, whatever, that's true. But your dad was just like, kids these days just want to smoke Mary Jane and kiss colored girls. And then his dad was just like, kids these days just want to listen to jazz and let women vote. And then this is a long joke. And then his dad was just like, kids these days just want to believe in evolution and dance with the Chinamen. And then his dad was just like, kids these days just want to ride the railroads and let Italians vote. And then his dad is just like, kids these days just want to send telegrams and let women read them. And then his dad is just like, kids these days just want to wear powdered wigs and revolt against the British. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to watch Shakespeare and stop burning women. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to leave the Catholic Church and let the priests fuck adults. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to sail to the New World and ravish the natives. And then his dad is just like, kids these days just want to contract the bubonic plague and look a Jew in the eye. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to sail to India and put spice on food. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to make realistic sculptures with realistic penis lengths. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to use medicine and let women survive childbirth. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to pillage, but they don't want to rape. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to ride horses, not suck them all. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to print books and get cucked by Genghis Khan. And then his dad's just like, kids these days just want to go into the desert, give up pork, and say, me so Muslim. That was great. You guys were great. Have a good night. Bye. Thank you. Please buy a shirt. Thank you. Holy shit. One more time for Greg. Keep it going for Geoffrey Asmus, everybody. Let him hear it. Holy shit. You know who I know? This is very trivial. I don't get along with my mom, though, in my family. Does this make sense? My mom still treats me like I'm a 9-year-old kid. Does this make sense to me? My mom cannot fathom I've liked a new thing since 1999. You know what I mean? Like, I was eating a hot dog next to my mom a couple months ago. I was putting mustard on it, and she was like, you don't like mustard. You've never liked mustard. What's going on? And I was like, yeah, Mom, I didn't like mustard. And then I got my dick sucked at Panera. Okay? And now I like Dijon. Okay? She's like, what? You never used to like getting your dick sucked? What's going on? You made such a stink when your Uncle Ben did it. I'm just kidding. I love my mom. My mom's my hero. My mom's been a special ed teacher for the last 34 years, folks. Special ed teacher. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you. Yeah. That's what she always told me. She told everyone else she was a stay-at-home mom. Okay, Gio, this joke takes a while, but give me a year in American history. I'll tell you who was president, what was happening in America that year, Gio. 1875. Okay, that was Ulysses S. Grant's last year in office. And then 1876 was the big election. Actually, probably the most important election in American history until recently. It was between Rutherford B. Hayes and Samuel Tilden, and they tied. But then Rutherford B. Hayes made a backdoor deal with Samuel Tilden where he said, if you take the troops out of the South, I'll let you be president. And then that's why the troops left the South, and that's why Jim Crow started, was because of a corrupt bargain. Yeah, it's not funny, but it's good to learn about why our country is terrible. Now, Gio, this is going to be really funny. Give me a year in British history. I'll tell you what happened in British history that year. Just give me a year. 1650. That was a big year in British history, Gio. Yeah, that was the year they were all being a bunch of little fucking bitches. I don't know British history. I only know American history. I have patriotism. So good. So good. Gio, I got another trick. Give me a year, I'll tell you what the Jews were up to. I also have anti-Sem autism. Ironically, the type of autism that hates trains. That's a pretty good joke. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. We'll give that one a Star of David. Come on, we can have fun. We said me so Muslim earlier. We can have fun. Okay. What about this, John? John, what's your job? What are you doing with your life, John?
I work in tech.
You work in tech. What are you building, John? What are you inventing? What type of
Military drones.
Military drones. Finally, a good man. Finally. Isn't that such bitch shit to be a guy who operates a military drone? Back in the day, the Vietnam vets, they're holding the beer at the bar, like, I had to watch my buddy's guts spill out. Now the PTSD is gonna be like, I have carpal tunnel from sitting in an office. I think I was shooting children. I don't know. The images were pretty grainy. What company do you work for, John? Raytheon, the good one? It doesn't matter, yeah. You're about to be really busy with Yemen, those Houthis. They need killing. Oh, sorry for bringing up the news. I'm not saying I like it, but John's about to be rich. That's good, John. That's good. Do you feel guilt about it, John? Or no? Incredible. I like that, John. Well, you weren't raised Catholic, because I would feel deep guilt. You're Jewish. Oh, so these are, you're really. Oh, let's fucking go. You said I'm a Jewish. I love that. Not I'm a Jew. I love that. I don't know why. I think that's funny. A lot of Jews here tonight. Let's fucking go. Josh, what was your dream as a kid, John? Did you always want to make robots that killed Pakistani children at a wedding? Is that your fucking dream? And then they go to the wedding, then they go to the funeral, then you hit them there again. That's what we do. We all pay for it. Might as well laugh. Isn't that crazy? We all pay for that. Isn't that crazy? Are you a married man, John? You have any kids, John? No. How long have you been married?
More than 10 years.
More than 10 years. You don't want to have kids?
No.
Because there's people in the world who make drones that might kill them one day? You've created a world that you don't want kids to go into. That's so funny. I don't know why that didn't do better. That's so funny, John. Yeah, I don't want kids because I exist. Were you saying your Muslim friend would have loved that joke? Your Palestinian friend. Well, that's the type of Muslim I don't like. Sorry. I'm kidding. What was his name? Abdul? Muhammad. Okay. I almost got it right. 1 out of 2. Come on, we're having fun. What's your name, sir?
Courtney.
Courtney, what are you doing with your, only black people can be named Courtney and be a guy. That's amazing. If I was named Courtney, I would have been killed in high school. I like that. That's amazing, Courtney. Courtney, what do you do? What degrees you get in college?
Marketing analytics.
Oh, what do you do with it?
Marketing analytics.
Oh! What do you do for joy, though, Courtney? Because that ain't it.
And then I'm thinking about doing comedy.
You thinking about doing comedy?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you, don't. It'll lead you. If you do comedy, you will never see them again. That'll be okay. So maybe decide if you like this fucking skinny bitch more. You look like the Indian version of me, and I like that. When I was like 22, I like that. I'm not gonna fucking touch you. Does this guy think I'm gonna touch a fucking curry hand? Come on. Oh my God, we're kidding around. What's your name, sir?
Declan.
Declan?
Yes, sir.
What is that? What rite is that?
Gaelic before the Irish.
Gaelic before the Irish.
Wait. Gaelic before the Romans. So,
Gaelic before the Romans.
or I should say Irish.
The Romans didn't colonize Ireland, so you sound like a huge idiot. Oh my. Everyone knows you were wrong when you said that. No, they didn't. They never got to Hibernian, which is what they called it back then. This isn't all that funny. It's just why I didn't have sex till I was 25. What's your name, sir? Rod. What religion were you raised, Rod?
Jewish.
Jewish. But you don't believe in it anymore, Rod?
No, certainly not.
Certainly not. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Jesus, man. Why don't you believe? It's a beautiful tradition. I think that Judaism's awesome.
The tradition without the religion is pointless for me.
Damn, that was fucking awesome, honestly. Are you from Britain, Rod?
Yeah, from Wales.
Oh, the first people conquered by the English. You've been subjugated for almost 1,000 years, you weak little fucks. Oh my God. Oh, that's not funny for anyone, but I hope you feel the pain. Okay, we're gonna have a good time. Okay, Rod, are you an American citizen, Rod?
Yeah.
That's amazing. And do you feel like maybe you made a mistake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna go back? You thinking of moving back?
Probably.
Oh, we'll miss you. Oh no, we won't have a shy Welshman? What'll our economy do? I like you, Rod. You seem like a good man. I like it. Is your girlfriend, wife next to you, Rod? Are you?
My girlfriend.
That's amazing. Are you Welsh too? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Well, would you move if he moved back to Wales? Have you been there? It's pretty beautiful, isn't it? It's like coal mining, and it's like West Virginia. It is kind of. Do they make fun of the Welsh as like the rural idiots kind of like? Not that that's true, but that's like the stereotype, isn't it? That is the stereotype, and it's wrong to stereotype, but sometimes they are true. What do you think about the political system here, Rod? It's pretty sick, isn't it?
Sick is an accurate word. It's
We'll deport a white man, Rod. You watch your fucking tongue. It's amazing. It's perfect. We have 2 choices. What more could you want, Rod? Damn it, I thought that was so funny. Okay, Rod, we're in a hole. What do you want next, Rod? A new joke or an old joke, Rod?
You know, if you feel more comfortable doing all.
Rod, that's an incredible response. No, Rod, I dare to dream. I dare to dream. I like that, Rod. We're not all little cowards like the Welsh. We weren't all colonized by the longbow in the 1300s. Not all of you got that reference. Was amazing. Look it up. They were, who's the hero? Who's that Lewin guy?
We were the longbowmen.
You were the longbowman?
Yeah, the Welsh were the longbowmen.
Get the fuck out of here, man! You are true, though. That is true. Who's that guy? Who's that final king? Lewin Griffin, or what's his name? Oh yeah, because the Welsh. What is with the Welsh language? It's all like these consonants. You ever see a Welsh word? It's just like LLYZYA. You know what is all with that?
No, there are more vowels. There's 7 vowels. So.
Oh, you have extra vowels. Okay. I was wrong about the Welsh. Very cultured. What the fuck? What's an extra vowel? What's your new little bitch vowel? What is it?
Y and W are vowels.
Y and W are vowels.
So once you know that, it's not complicated.
Don't talk down to me. Oh my god, that is interesting. I love to learn. That's actually great. I don't have to be funny the whole time. You guys take breaks at your jobs. I think that's so funny. What's up, guys? Geoffrey here. I'm just adding this because the video needs to be 10 minutes longer so I can get ads. That's it. There's no other reason. I'm not trying to be funny. I just need to get like $15 in ads so I can buy chicken wings later this week with my girlfriend. That's it. And we've reached the amount of time. Okay, bye.